In the United States, a Supreme Court hearing is once again sparking furious debate over abortion rights. The body's conservative majority have signalled they could be willing to accept new restrictions. Thomas Blade has the story.
Demonstrators on both sides of the abortion argument gather outside the US Supreme Court. In the biggest challenge to abortion rights in decades, a number of conservative justices signalled their support for curbing abortion access. The judges are being asked to consider whether the state of Mississippi can ban abortion at 15 weeks gestation, roughly 9 weeks before bans are permitted under current law. Their decision could threaten the 1973 landmark Roe v. Wade ruling that guaranteed the constitutional right to abortion.
I'm hoping that in this case the justices choose life. They choose to uphold the Mississippi law, and I hope that we see this, if not a full overturning of Roe v. Wade, at least returning some of that power back to the states.
I love people who have had abortions, and I really am just here to support them. I've never had an abortion myself, but there is a chance that I might need one day, and this is just about abortion justice and liberating abortion.
I'll give you about 10 or 20.
The case comes before the Supreme Court, which now, after 3 nominations under the Trump administration, has a 6-3 conservative majority. The ruling is expected in June, 4 months before next year's congressional elections, and could become a campaign season rallying cry. Euronews reporter Ray Suarez is in Washington, D.C., and was listening to the hearing on Wednesday. He says whatever the outcome of the case, America's bitter debate over abortion is far from over.
The argument wrapped up just a few minutes ago. It was carried on at a very high level, and it went to this basic question: who gets to decide whether a woman must carry a pregnancy to term or whether she is free to end that pregnancy if she so chooses? Intense argument, questions from the justices of the Supreme Court, 2 lawyers on the various sides. What's at stake? If the Mississippi law is upheld by the justices of the Supreme Court, it will leave states likely free to go their own way on abortion, to no longer be controlled by the precedent set by the Roe v. Wade decision in the early 1970s. This has been a titanic 50-year battle over the right to abortion in the United States. Instead of coming to an end, it will just open up a new front in that seemingly endless political war. But you're likely, if the Mississippi law stands, to end with a country where on one side of a state border, a woman may terminate her pregnancy, but on the other side of that border, maybe a 10-minute drive away, it might be, strictly speaking, illegal under almost any circumstances. It will leave state legislators free to go their own way and open a whole new battle in this war.